Hi everyone, welcome again. Um, another part. So this is another part of the virtual agent builder video. Now for this part, what I've done is many times we want our agent to chat with the document. So there are HR policies, financial documents, compliance documents, and there are so much of documents, right? And we want to understand that. I mean, sometimes you just want to get one information out of it, and you don't want to read the whole document. And it is a daunting task when the document is huge, right? So what I have done is I have added this functionality of talking to an agent. So suppose and sorry, talking to your document. Now, to talk to your document, I have taken this financial statement from NVIDIA for quarter one of FY 2025. And as you can see, there are lots of summaries over here, a lot of numbers, gross profit, net income. So what I wanted was um, means I just wanted to understand a little bit about it. So let's just uh, check how we can talk to this document. Okay, so but first I will show you what is the mechanism behind it, so that you will be aware what I'm really doing. And don't worry about the whole architecture. I'm going to explain that in another video, which will be final video of this series, so that you can understand the whole. It means once we have everything together, it will be better to understand what is going on. Okay, so let's just focus on this part where again there's a Python script which has created a service, and that is running on localhost um, 5000 port /finance. And what we are doing is so user is going to simply say that um, I want to talk means I want to know something about NVIDIA's latest financial statement. And what system will do is send that query via REST message via mid server, and mid server is running on this particular local machine. And it will send it to the local server, which will run a Python script. Python script will check the local file which is present on that machine, fetch the data, loop until it is able to understand that okay, this is not a just API call. It is an agent which is running behind, and it will keep on looping till certain iteration until it finds what is the correct answer of the question. So what it does, it even thinks by itself that is it the correct response to the user query. If it is not, then it will check again. Okay, so it will reiterate all this information. And what I've done, I have added a vector database. So, and this vector database is present in the RAM memory of the system. So the system will check from that vector database. It will do a similarity search of user queries and the financial statement, and then find the relevant chunk which is important. Okay, and then it provide that as a response to the virtual agent. Now let's see a little bit in ServiceNow what we have done, how to set up. So from ServiceNow, what we had to do, we had to create a REST message to call that service. So first, I've added this mid server on that machine. Let's check if it is up and running. Yeah, it is up and running. And so that I can talk to a local service which is running on that particular server. Okay. And that's the main benefit of using this method is so there are two main benefit. One is you have everything running on your local machine. Next thing is the routing that you wanted. That if it is a document chat, or if it is a different type of or a generic query, that routing can happen directly in your system, right? So we can talk about that as well, but LLM has that understanding of choosing a particular tool. So if you define that this tool needs to be selected if the query is related to this, then LLM can do that. So suppose the query is related to finance, then I want this API to be hit. If query is related to generic query, then this API needs to be hit. So this particular switching can also be done via um, one LLM. Okay. Now let's just check. So this is not the default one. Let's go back, and it was Ask Finance. As you can see, this is the local host, a 5,000 port and finance. And I've used a Flask like architecture to do this. And in the query, I'm just sending the query. And can you summarize the means this is the default query. I will also show in the virtual agent. Okay. So like, can you summarize the quarter releases? So this REST message will give us information. And this is connected and it is getting the answer. Okay. So let's just wait for it. So we can even, so I can see in the backend, it is doing the analysis, and you can see, can you summarize the quarterly result of NVIDIA? So it was summarizing that whole 39-page document. Okay. NVIDIA announced outstanding financial result for the first quarter of fiscal 2025. I didn't mention which quarter, but it was able to understand. Reporting quarterly revenue of 26 billion, 18% increase from the previous quarter, and impressive this much. So as you can see, it is not only giving us what means it has summarized the whole document in a very good summary, and here it is. Now let's just say I want to know very simple thing, but now let's do that in the virtual agent. So I think I had it open. Just give me a, okay, I can open it over here. So ESC, yeah, and here it is. Okay. So, okay. So virtual agent, normal topic discovery, I've not added it that way that it will come directly. So I've added it as a separate topic, and like document chat. Because it is very generic, you can just replace it with a means instead of financial statement, you can just replace it with any type of document, whether it is HR policies or anything else. And it will work equally good. Okay. And the library that I'm using is llama index. So again, it is an agent, it is not just an API call. If you will just provide this information to a chat GPT and ask it to generate all this information, it may not be able to give you that proper answer, because when we are doing iteration, so what it does, it it thinks that whether the response that I'm providing is what user asked or not. Okay. So that is this thinking part is very important. And if you create an agent with OpenAI, which does the thinking part, then obviously then it can be even better, you know. So document chat, and here, okay, no. This is a CMDB. Tell me. Okay, I think I didn't update the prompt for this, but it is NVIDIA. So let's just ask. Oh, what is the NVIDIA's revenue in this quarter? And can you tell me if it is wise to invest in NVIDIA. Okay, so next question is I added two question, and another one is actually really little complex because it is not. I'm not going to this question. So what I wanted to say is this second question is not a question that is present the in the document. So the financial statement doesn't have this information. Now, what OpenAI has to do is let's see how it performs first, because what it has to do actually, it has to first it has to get the information from financial statement. Another is a general information based on the growth, and let's see what it suggests. I don't think it suggested anything, but let's see. Okay, no, it suggested. Okay, amazing. This is what I was talking about. So, okay, NVIDIA's revenue for this quarter was 26 billion. This was the only answer that was the first. For the second one, as I said, it is a complex question. And as of whether it is wise to invest in NVIDIA, as a financial analyst, I'm not permitted to provide information because this is a guardrail that we have already added. So, however, an investment decision could be based on a thorough analysis and consideration. And this company performance review NVIDIA's historical. So it is giving not just so it is providing all this information as a suggestion that this is what you can do. It is not giving an answer. And then investing in NVIDIA, it may be wise to consider financial investment, which is fine. And even you see how this the output was formulated, like bold and numbering and coming properly, because when we are providing that input, so it is a very so it is not just a string. So means LLM is providing that input in a formatted manner, and ServiceNow is able to understand that format, and that is why it is providing that in a formation. Okay, so yeah, and did pretty well. Okay, so see you in next video where I will explain how the whole thing works together, and hopefully that will be helpful for you to design even better chatbot. Thank you everyone.